Feel like we are at a point where a lot of things are gonna shift. A lot of things are shifting. Like when, if we go back to think about a historical event, World War II, I guess, everything changed from there on, and then we can just go back and reread history. But it was an important event in history, in the world. So right now, the way I saw it, it was that we are in one of those events, but it's not. We are not seeing it as like a big war. I mean, we do see a lot of wars everywhere, but I feel like this is changing for the better. And it brought me so much joy just to, and I don't want to say think or see. It's like if I could have gotten a glimpse of what's coming up. And to me, it was like, that is it. That's what is coming up. Like, in order for things to get better, like there's a lot of things that must crumble. And I feel like right now, this older generations, and I am not saying that we have been led to a bad place in a way, but there's a lot of bad people in older generations that they want to keep us going with the same mindset that that we have been for the past years, centuries, probably. But things are changing, and not just things. We are changing. Like, we are changing as individuals, but more importantly, as collective. Like, it's just beautiful to see and to hear, like, how many people, like, there are so many of us out there, like, before, and we can still feel lonely, like that is like, because like, we've all been there. But it's so beautiful to take ourselves, like, away from feeling lonely, to know that there is so many people, like, this collective is so big, and now you can see it, like, it's just like inevitable what is going on. Like, there is so many people that are just working on themselves to become better and show up in the world, in the collective, in a way different form, like, and to help each other grow. Like, it's just beautiful to see how many people are out there and are preaching to get better, and to bring it back is like, that is the change. We are the change. Like, there's this and I said older people, older generations, or past generations, because we've been in a system, or however we want to call it. Like, it was just the old way of thinking that things have to be a certain way, and they have to be always like, the main thing is that things are changing, okay? So, and I just love to see that the newer generations, because we are in that point, like, we're gonna be able to see this change, and it's so beautiful because like it is so beautiful. Like we're gonna see the change from what it was to what it is, and what we are working together to build. We're gonna build a new earth. Like I just because I don't I am trying to find the right words to describe this, because when I used to hear these words, it's like, yes, I believe that. I believe that we are like changing the world and welcoming this new earth, or like I used to believe those words, but I was like, because I know it, I knew deep in my heart that was truth, but now I'm feeling it and I'm seeing it. And it's just like I would love to find those words to express this, like it's just beautiful to see where we are heading, because I can see how many of us are working as a collective to bring this reality to life. And I am just so grateful to be part of this, to be part of this pivotal point in life, in history. You know, like, can you imagine? Like, oh my God, it's just wonderful where we are heading. And probably we're going to be able to see this change, but we might not be able to be part of this new earth, which is still okay, because I am just so excited. Because imagine, like, everything that our ancestors did for us, all those changes, like all of that hard work that they put in to get us to a better place. Everyone, like, it's just so beautiful to see that their hard work is paying off. Like, I wish, and I know they're here to hear this and to see it, but it would be so beautiful for them to experience it as well. And I know they are experiencing it through us, and they are happy because we are in this moment. But it's just like, it's so beautiful that I am just filled with joy just to to see where we're heading. Because, you know, like, I have so much faith for the new generations, because you can see this new born babies, or the newer generations, they have this new chip engraved in them. They are teaching us so much, and it's just beautiful just to see, like, bringing it back to how everything is going on, that this president is trying to do all of these changes, and perhaps he might succeed in some way, he may not. I mean, whenever there's changes, there's a lot of things that are gonna be hard moving forward, for sure. They're gonna be so hard moving forward, but I can just see the end of it. And it's not the end, it's just the beginning. It is just beautiful, but for it to come into fruition, a lot of things have to change, and change is scary. It is scary, but it's beautiful. Like, we have to get so comfortable changing that it's gonna, because we are evolving every day, we are changing every day, and it's like just so beautiful to see how the new kids are gonna make a great place for us. They still have to learn a lot. I mean, probably we have to learn more from them they than than they have to learn from us, of course. But we all have things to teach and things to learn. Of course, like there's a lot of things that they can learn from the older generations, and we have to learn that a lot of values and our morals and like respect everyone, and those are things that have to continue, and those we have been guiding ourselves through that. But there's a lot of things that must crumble down in order for this new to rise up. And I'm just so happy to be like part of this. Like, not like part of the, I don't know how to explain it, but just to be in this period of time. It's just so wonderful. Like, it is just beautiful. And just to see where we are heading, because I trust so much in this change, in this thing that is coming up. Like, it's gonna be so freaking hard for a lot of people, but those who resist, but only for those who resist, because if we go with it, if we change with it, and if we bring that change in ourselves to be part of this new earth, it's not gonna be hard. Like, we just have to work with it as we work with ourselves to be part of this new earth, because it's, yes, there's a lot of things that must crumble in the old system, in our own way, old ways of thinking, and not just in the outside world, but in the inside world. Like, there's a lot of things within us that we have to work and change. And it is not to be disrespectful or anything to no one, but most importantly, to be respectful to the new change, and to accept it, and to work with it, and to help our kids or their kids, or who knows like how long this is gonna take in order for it come into fruition. But I know it's coming, and it's gonna be so freaking beautiful if we work together from here on, because it's like being part of this collective, being part of the collective who wants to grow and make things better. It's beautiful, you know? I feel like there is more people who want to see good in this world, who want to be part of that good in this world. I feel like there are so many good things coming up. Like, I wish I could see, I don't care if I'm like super old, or like, I wish like to the very last breath of my life I can see. I wish, and God, please allow me to see how we are gonna be succeeding. We're gonna be succeeding and not leaving behind, but we're gonna be working through all of this darkness that the world has been surrounded itself, like the world has been in. Like, there is so much darkness out there that we can think of, but if we focus on believing and reminding ourselves where this new earth is going, like, that change is gonna come to us faster and better, because we're gonna be part of it. Like, we are working towards it, you know? Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I just feel it, you know? There is so much beauty and love coming to us. There is so much love around us all the time, of course. There's so much to be grateful for every day. Just this morning, I was so grateful for toilet paper. What are we gonna do without toilet paper? Remember some years ago? Anyways, that is another point, but you know, there is so much beauty, so many things to be grateful for, that if we start focusing on those things, we're gonna start bringing those good things towards us. Like that new earth, that's the new earth. That is the new earth. A new way of thinking. Staying focused on what we are grateful for. That old earth, all the earth is just, you can imagine of like being complaining and like just all of that, you know? But we're not bringing that right here, right now. I just feel like it is a good time to be alive. It is the most amazing time to be alive, and I am so grateful to be alive in this timeline, timeline and space, and you should be grateful too. I know you are grateful and you are very grateful, but let's just remind ourselves, and you know, we can just keep on helping each other grow, because sometimes it can be hard. And I'm not saying be positive all the time, because I know there's a lot of things that could interfere with that positive flow of life. But if we learn to flow and navigate those waves of ups and downs, and understand that there's going to be ups and downs in life all the time, but stay positive in your heart, knowing where we're going, just to remind ourselves of, and not the end point, but remind ourselves where we are going as a collective, as a person. I want to become part of that collective who is helping the world to become better, to bring this new earth, this new way of life, of living. And you know what? I am so freaking excited for the new generations, for our kids, for our nephews and nieces and grandchildren and everyone, because it's gonna be so beautiful. And I believe that we can create that for them. We can create that with them, because they're gonna be part of this. They're teaching us so much. They're teaching us so much, like, and especially in like this generations that we are in the middle, kind of like we used to think like our older generations, but now we're thinking also like our younger generations, and we see the importance of both. We see the importance of both, and it is beautiful to see the importance of both, because we are not separate. We are all the same. We are all one. And it's just so freaking beautiful to be part of this change. Like, thank you, universe. Thank you, newer generations. Thank you, older generations, for this moment in time. Like, can you see it? Like I am trying just to explain what I felt this morning, because I have so much faith for the newer generation. Like, I have so much faith for them because I know they're gonna create a beautiful world for everyone. For everyone, because they, like, I heard this on a video or a song. It says, you wanted to bury us, but you did not knew we were seeds. And that is what is going on. Though we are the seeds of our grandparents, of our parents, who were discriminated, who were enslaved, who were paid minimum wage and lived in, I don't know, we can think of all the struggles they've been to. And, we are changing that. We are those seeds from them. And they thought that they were going to stop us, but no. They are not. Because it's a lot of seeds. We are a lot of seeds from our ancestors, from our parents and their parents, and so on and so on. And it's not just one seed. It's so many seeds. So many seeds all over the world. And I am so grateful that this is coming. Like, it's so beautiful, and I wish I could go and tell, like, I know they know, our ancestors know that their sacrifices are being paid off. But we must keep on going, working on ourselves, working on becoming better here, building a beautiful home for us, for everyone, for people to feel welcome in ourselves, in our environment. And we're going to be creating those connections with the people, with the world, If we are those, like chains, We are those chains in the collective and all over the world. And the more of us that unite, the harder it's gonna be for them to separate us, because it's gonna be a lot of us are gonna be united and pushing forward, like, and not fighting, but resist, but like, I don't know, yes, fighting, but not physical. And like, yes, we can even do it because we are warriors as well. We have that in us, but we know better now. We know how to fight, but we know how to defend ourselves here, and everywhere. And it's just so beautiful. I am just so excited because if you could see, or I know you can see it. I know you can see it, because if you're seeing this, I know you can see it. So I am so grateful that you are part of this, and I love you. I love you. Because we are creating this new earth together for everyone. And it's just like, I am so grateful to be here right now, like, sharing these thoughts with whoever is out there. Like, let's just keep on pushing forward. Let's just keep on loving ourselves, loving each other, and keep on thriving. Do not give up. Don't give up. Don't you think of giving up. It is gonna be, if you know, like, don't even disrespect yourself in that way. Don't even disrespect your elders, your ancestors. Don't, like, I swear, like, it's just gonna get better from here. Like, you have to trust in yourself, because if you made it this far, you can make it through it all. Like, I am just keep on going. Just keep on going. Don't give up. Like, I promise you, it is just gonna get better from here on. I trust that it is just gonna get better from here on, from you, for me, for everyone, for everyone. But we have to work together. That is the main key. That is the main thing that we have to do. We have to work together. If we work together, this is gonna come to us faster. The more we try to work together, the faster it comes to us. So don't give up. I swear, like, don't give up. Please, trust me. If it gets too dark, if it gets too hard out there, like, it can, and I know it can, like, trust me, but it becomes better. It becomes better every time. Do you know what? Because we are experiencing both sides of the spectrum. But if we know how to navigate both and stay in the middle, not stay in the middle and, like, like, still be okay if it is too bad, too dark, and still be okay and keep on going through those days. Trust me, when it comes to the good days, it's gonna be like something you have not experienced before. Why? Because if we had experienced happiness before, this is gonna be like happiness, and even bigger and bigger, because we are in that swing. It's like a swing, Yes, we are experiencing dark days and, like, that dark night of the soul, and it can be like super towards this side. But if we are up here, remember, the swing always goes back here. And trust me, it is worth it. It's so much worth it. But if we learn how to swing, and if we learn how to swing with our life, our swing, we are just gonna be having fun, because it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, and that could be achieved by believing in ourselves and getting to know ourselves, most importantly. Because if we learn to love ourselves, if we learn about ourselves, we are gonna know what we like and what we don't like. So we're gonna be like, oh, I like this rhythm, I like going this slow, but now I want to go faster, and I know how to swing my swing even faster, and be happy, enjoying this swing of life. But sometimes I need to just slow down and enjoy this rhythm, this slowness, like, it's just that. So coming back, it's just gonna get better. It's just gonna get better. Please, please, don't give up. Don't give up. Please, in respect yourself and respect for everyone who didn't get a chance to be here right now for whatever circumstances. In respect to them, in respect to yourself, appreciate and love your life. Know yourself, please. Know yourself. I can just tell you, you're gonna be good. You are gonna be good. And I love you. I love you. There's always some people. There's always a lot of us. There's always one person out there. If you are looking for one person to listen to you, trust me, there's always that one person. If you are looking for whatever you are looking for, it's in here and it's also out there. Trust me, it's worth the wonder. It's worth looking for. It's just beautiful. Trust me. Trust me. Trust you. This is not me just saying it. This is me. This is me actually. But this is me and you and all of us, because we've all been through this. We've been through this so many times. Like, don't give up now. Trust me. Like, if you made it through one of the hardest seasons of your life, trust me, you got this. You got this. Why? Because you are even stronger. You are even stronger than you were before, than you were 5 years ago when that incident happened, when that thing happened back there and made you feel so sad, so down. That, trust me, if you made it through those dark nights by yourself, just know that you are not by yourself. You don't have to be doing this alone. I mean, it is our choice if we want to keep on doing it alone, but we don't have to. That is the thing. Like, we don't have to do this alone, because there's a lot of us out there and we just want to come together in union to create those chains, because the more we are, the harder those chains are to break. We have to stay consistent in showing up for ourselves, because by showing up for ourselves, we are showing up for the collective. We are showing up for everyone. So it is a community service, but it is not a community service, because it is for you, but it is for me, but it is for us. So, if you know what I mean, come on, let's just keep on going, because life is beautiful. Let's just focus on that. Yes. Remember that swing. Remember that swing. And let's just try it. Let's just try our best at being our best. And if sometimes we need to take a break, let's just take a break. We'll have another day. We'll have another day to try. But remember, if we take a stop on a direction, if we're going somewhere, if this is our destination over here and we get like right here, this is our destination right here and we are here, but if we get tired right here, you know, it's okay to take a break, to take a breather, enjoy the view, enjoy everything that is there. Stay there probably for a day if you want, 2 days, I mean, but just know that you have a place to go. You have a place to go, and this place is waiting for you. So just take take a breather. Of course, we all need it. Take it with us, But don't stay there, because that is not your destination. Your destination is over here. So you only need to take one step at a time. You don't need to rush. Just take one step, one step, one step, one step. One day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. And we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I swear, everyone. We're all gonna get there. My mochi. It was so nice. It is not anymore. I mean, it's still nice, and I bet it's pretty good. But anyways, see? Sometimes life is hard. But if you leave it out in the for a little bit, for too long, it might not be what you needed. So, go there. Now, be happy. Keep on showing up for yourself, for everyone. Because by showing up for yourself, you're showing up for everyone. And you're doing yourself a favor, but you're doing us all a favor. So please, just remember, we are in this together, and it's just gonna become better. It is, trust me, it is just gonna be so much better from here on. I swear, trust me. For everyone, not just for one person. I wish, and I'm pretty sure I only saw a glimpse of it. There is so many people out there that are already seeing this, are already living in this heaven. So, please, do it for you. But do it for us. And by doing it for you, you're going to be doing it for us.